Welcome to this month's Designs in Machine Embroidery Inspiration Project. The project we are doing is Monogram Grid by Catherine Artinas. This is such a fun and creative project and very simple to do. Let's get started. First of all, you will need the following embroidery products. Perfect Embroidery Pro. Everything is done in the software and it's simple and easy. Then the materials are wrapped canvas frames, one 6-inch square and one 8-inch square, a fat quarter or a third of a yard of fabric for the 6-inch square, and a fat quarter or half a yard of fabric for the 8-inch square. You'll need tearaway stabilizer, a glue stick, a staple gun, and optional hardware findings for the embellishments. Before you start assembling the project, we need to go to the computer and do our software lesson. Let's come back here when we finish that. Now we're ready to embroider. You're going to hoop tearaway stabilizer with the background fabric in the appropriate size hoop. Stitch the background grid letters in the fill portion of the capital letter. Remember, this is our applique A, so it'll stitch the first color of the monogram, which is this, and our outline. Then we're going to float another piece of tearaway stabilizer under the hoop for the fill areas. Then we lay the applique fabric over the outline and stitch the tack down. Gently remove the hoop from the machine and lay it on a flat surface, and trim close to the stitching without removing or moving the fabric in the hoop. Then return the hoop to the machine and complete the design. Finishing the canvas wall art, there's a number of ways to wrap fabric on a stretched canvas frame. If you lay the embroidered fabric face down and place a target sticker in the center of the fabric, then on the canvas use a pencil dot to mark the center and draw a line at each of the sides. These pictures show a heavier mark so you can see them. Then match the center of the embroidery wrong side to the center of the canvas and measure the depth of the canvas. These are all 3/4 of an inch. Add another 1.5 inches and mark the distance from the canvas edge on all 4 sides. Trim the sides at the mark and finish the edges with a serger or sewing machine so that they won't ravel. Again, lay the embroidery fabric face down on a hard surface and center the canvas over the embroidery. Use a glue stick on the sides of the canvas. Then fold up the edges as shown in the photograph and smoothing over the glue as you wrap. Glue the wrap fabric to the back of the frame and repeat for the other side. Then, for the top edges, fold in the ends and glue and smooth where needed to make a flat angle. Repeat for the bottom edge. I recommend you use some extra hold on that with the staple gun to secure the corners where the fabric is a little bit bulkier. Now finish the back of each frame by cutting a piece of scrapbooking paper, about a 1/2 inch smaller than the frame size. You can glue that in place and add a hanger in the top center of the back to hang them. If you like the look of the added metal, visit your local hardware store for L brackets and fancy studs. It adds an additional contemporary touch to these mono grids. You'll notice the L brackets on the letter A and these studs that are around the edge of the letter F. Thank you for joining us for our inspiration project, and we look forward to seeing you. For further information about the Inspiration Division of Designs in Machine Embroidery, go to inspiredbydime.com.